Euro USD live Wednesday, the 4th of September 2024 market direction with entry, stop loss, and take profit. And as well, I'm going to be giving away some things on this very live stream. So if you are out there and you are joining us for the very first time, my name is Gani and this is Dominate Online. So if you're here for the first time and you happen to find some value from this particular live stream, be sure to always leave a like on this particular live stream. And as well, you can go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and as well share this with a friend or colleague that always struggles with the daily bias. So thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Wednesday morning. It is exactly 8:30 a.m. right here in my hometown. I'm based in East Africa, but if you're using the New York time, it is right now 1:30 a.m. So thank you so much for joining me every Monday to Friday. I get onto these live streams to be able to basically share what I believe the direction of the day is going to be like. Now, I base this off of my strategy. It is a 50% win rate strategy that enables me, catch a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio that is definitely going to make you profitable. So in this very live stream, I'm going to be giving away this. I'm going to be giving away this particular strategy that I trade for free. So if you are out there and you lack a strategy, you lack a profitable strategy to use in your trading, definitely this is going to be the live stream where you get a free strategy. You remember, this is a 50% win rate strategy with a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. So definitely this is something that will make you profitable in your trading. So basically, that is it. So if I can be able to ask you, how many losses should you take for you to finally decide I am quitting trading? I mean, consecutive losses in the market. How many this should these be? So, in my opinion, there is no number of losses that should be able to actually make you decide that I'm quitting trading. All you need to do, or all you need to have at the back of your mind, is that am I following my trading plan to the dot? If that is true, then you do not have to quit trading. So, are you following your trading plan well? Are you, journaling all your trades? Because it's from this data that you have in your trading journal that will enable you, make future decisions in your trading. So if you are following everything well, definitely there shouldn't be any reason for you to quit trading. So maybe if that particular strategy that you decided to trade isn't profitable, you didn't backtest it enough, this is when you can have such thoughts. But if you backtested at least data for over 100 trades, you should be the conditions through when that particular strategy works. I mean, for any strategy, it will always have some periods of drawdown, and then it is also going to have periods when it really makes money for you. So do not quit on it. Don't think of acquiring a new strategy after one has maybe failed to work. Just stick to it, because any strategy out there must go through a period of drawdown. So have this at the back of your mind before you even attempt to think that maybe I should be quitting trading. That should never be the answer. So basically, this is my word of advice to you. Hope you take it. Hope you welcome it with both hands, for you to be able to always have this at the back of your mind each time you think like, I want to give up on trading. So this is it, guys. So getting back to the strategy, it is a 50% win rate strategy with a 1 to 4 risk to reward. And what does this basically mean? This basically means for every 10 trades you take, at least 5 of those trades will be winners in your trading. So basically, this is one of the most profitable strategies because it has a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. And this is exactly what I use when I'm trading the Euro USD. So for whoever is joining right now, Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us right now. I greatly appreciate you taking time to basically get onto these live streams as I try to share with you guys what I believe the direction of the day is going to be like. So I greatly appreciate you taking your time to, basically join me right here on these live streams. So I'll be in a bit. In just a moment. I'll be getting into to the chat to basically share with you what I think the direction of the day based off of my strategy is going to be like. So, but before I even get onto the chats, usually there's some kind of routine I go through before I even get to the chats because this enables me, stay on top of my game as I try to trade these markets. So by this I mean before I even get onto the charts, I am a purely technical trader, but when it comes to the charts, I'm someone who likes to see the fundamental side, exactly what it is saying, what is there, and then once I've seen exactly what the fundamentals are saying, I like not to trade against these fundamentals, especially if they are, there are those major fundamental news that are in the market. So if you trade against these fundamentals, definitely you're going to be, hit hard. So you don't want this kind of thing to happen to you. So for me, when it comes to fundamentals, there are majorly two websites that I use. Website number one is this right here called Bloomberg.com. So in case you're wondering how to get here, you basically go to www.bloomberg.com and then you'll be able to check under the markets tab here, then currencies, then you'll be able to select out your currency of choice. For me, I trade the Euro USD. So basically, this is why you see me right here. So what do I do on the Euro USD? Basically, I like to check out the related news on this particular pair. And today, which is the 4th of September 2024, basically you can see Nvidia's route drags down Asian stocks. So Brazilian oil giant Petrobras uh, taps global markets for dollar bond sell. Okay, carry trades, how they work and why they rocked global markets. The Fed is containing yuan bears. Okay, so this is basically the federal government trying to contain the yuan, the Chinese yuan. Okay, excuse me about that. Dollar gains for fifth day as U.S. traders return from holiday. T. Rao, manager who predicted yen shock, sees another coming. Okay, so basically you can see that with all these updates they do have on Bloomberg.com, there's nothing like major news. Remember, guys, the only reason I check out the fundamental side is for me to see if there's any major news happening or that has happened in the market. So when I look at this is nothing major to me. So what do? I basically go to the next website, which is forexfactory.com. Now, here, I'm actually able to check out the economic calendar to be able to basically, know exactly which kind of news events, especially the red folder news events, because this is how I filtered this website out. I filtered it to only show me the red folder news events. So basically, when you see here, you can see that Wednesday, 4th September at 5 p.m., that's my local time, or 10 a.m. New York time. This is when the JOLTS job openings will be. So previously, it was at 8.18 million, but the forecast or what they expect is actually a drop to an 8.09 million. So basically, this is what they expect in the market. So basically, what does this mean? This basically means as this news drops for me, how I trade, as this news drops, I want to be out of that market, or at least I want to move. If I have a trade running, I want to move my stop loss to break even because this is the best way I can manage my trades so that I don't get a hit as this news drops. Because most of the times, as this news drops, for many of the brokers that we use, they tend to actually widen their spreads to be able to, sleep you. Maybe if that particular trade goes against you, you might end up, losing more than you had earlier anticipated to lose on that particular trade. So for me to avoid this, I like to move my stop loss to break even to be able to, do not get hit as much as, any of that slippage might be. So basically, that's how I trade. And then if we are get exactly to the charts right now, let me try and show you what the charts are saying now. With my strategy, or with the strategy that I trade on EURUSD, it is a strategy that uses or utilizes the previous day's candle. And from that previous day, what I like to look out at is something that I like to call an area of interest. Now, what is an area of interest? An area of interest is majorly, something like maybe an order block, or this could be maybe a value gap. Look out for this, because always likes to do. Price always likes to tap back into these areas of interest on the next day, and then once it has tapped into these areas, this is when price, rallies in the opposite direction. So for me, I like to see, I like to use these areas of interest for my trades. So basically, when you see here from yesterday, we can see there was this order block right here, but since it's right next to this, so when we look at the high from yesterday, this is what I would expect. I would expect price to come all the way up here, and then once price has gotten to this level, I expect something. I would expect a reversal in that direction. So that's number one. This so with this level, it is 1.10890. That's one level that I'll be looking at today. So then the other level that I'll be looking at from yesterday, when we look at the low for the day, which was here, what is there? It is actually a fair value gap that was left at around this level right here. So price would like to also come tap into this level. Okay, so the other thing I would look out for is for price to actually come tap back into this level. So the other thing is price comes, taps into that level, and then so these are the two areas of these are the two key levels I'll be looking. This is what I'm going to be looking out for. The other level is this right here at 1.10397. So majorly, or basically what happens here is that I'm going to be waiting for price. So once price gets to any of these levels, this is when I'll be looking to actually take my trades. Now, if price gets to either this level or this level, what I do, you can clearly see that with this analysis, I've done it in just a few minutes, and this has been done on the 1 hour time frame. So what do I do next? So what basically will happen when once price gets to any of these levels, what I do, I drop down to the 5 minute time frame, and then this is basically where I take my entries. And for me to make an entry, I like to look out for what I call an inversion fair value gap. So once this forms an inversion fair value gap, if you do not know exactly what this means, an inversion fair value gap is basically when price, overlaps or covers a previously existing fair value gap. So once price does this, then this is when I look to actually take my trade. So this is what I'll be looking out for today. And once price gives me this or shows me this, then I'll be looking to actually enter the market. So basically, this is what I'm looking at today. And in case you do have any questions around this, you can go ahead, let me know down in the comments, maybe about the strategy that I trade or how I basically trade, or any other trading related question. I'll be ready to actually answer you down in the comment section. And in case you actually found this particular live stream helpful, please go ahead, leave a like on this video, because this really goes a long way for the channel. So basically, this is what I'm looking at today. And in case you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Now, if price actually doesn't get to any of these levels, either this level or this level, then I'm not taking a trade for that day. So these are basically rules that I set for myself, and they enable me, stay grounded. I do not do anything outside of my playbook. I try to stick to my playbook, guys. And this is how you remain or stay profitable in these markets. Once you start breaking your own rules, definitely you will not become profitable, or you will not get to that profitability that you wish to actually achieve from these markets. So basically, this is what I'm looking at for today. And in case you have any questions around this, you can let me know down in the comments. And remember, guys, do not over risk on your trade. Try and manage your risk well. Do not over risk. Don't think these markets are going away today, or you want to become rich just for this day. Guys, this is not how trading works. Look at the long term. So try and think maybe a month. Excuse me. I'm currently having a cold, so you'll excuse me for this. So what I was basically trying to say is that try and think long term. Don't think only about today. Try and think maybe a month from today, a quarter from today, half a year from today. How are your results going to be like? Because this is how you evaluate yourself. Do not put on a trade and say this must be a winner. That's not how trading works. When you are putting on a trade, you're uncertain. You do not know whether it's going to be a winner or loser, because you do not know what is going to happen. So all you're believing is that with your strategy, which you already back tested over a series of trades, it will be able to, stay profitable, because you know that it actually works. So once you have that at the back of your mind, definitely you're going to be able to win from this. Do not over risk, guys. Try and stay within your risk parameters. Don't go beyond, because that's gambling. If you do this, that's gambling. But try and manage your risk well. This is what separates you from a gambler. So basically, this is it for today. In case you do have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section. I'll be gladly answering you back. So thank you so much for staying with me. I'll be catching you tomorrow, same time, right here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great trading day.